Happiness. Good to be with you today. I was going to do a video last week. Sorry I skipped. I just wasn't inspired. I finally understand what my wife was trying to tell me. My wife is a carpenter and an artist. And every time she makes something really cool, I try and tell her, make a lot of those. We could sell them, make a bunch of movie. And she says, I'm not inspired. She's just inspired to do one or to create something new. So I guess that's how art is. Of course, I'm a carpenter, but not like her. I do whatever people pay me to do, and I do it very well. And many times I've been accused of doing it very artistically, but it's really just my take on what they wanted. So here I am, inspired and back at you. And today I was going to do Iron Rangers because I was waiting for some Iron Rangers to come in, and they all came in after I did this setup, and it's been sitting here a week. So what I'm going to do today is talk to you about 8-inch Red Wings, and they are not the crepe soles. I will do 8-inch with the crepe sole. Some of these had crepe soles, they've been resold. These are 8-inch Red Wings with heels, non-steel toe. Some of the first ones that I got when I started getting kind of away from the work boots and more into the fashion or the higher end boots, I got these boots here. These boots are the 404. This is a 1988 pair. They have the super sole, which I love. The super sole comes with a number of different stamps on the bottom, but this is the super sole. I work with it all the time. It's non-marking and scuffing, and many of the boots are safe for electrical hazard and whatnot. This now since has been replaced with a boot that is the 402. It's a little bit. This is kind of a redwood color. The 402. This is the 404. The newer version is the 402 that kind of looks like this with the padded collar. It's more of an oxblood looking leather, and where the vamp is stitched there, it just looks a little bit differently. The way this line here is, and I had a couple pairs of those. I think I have one in my collection in Mexico, but I got rid of a lot of stuff. As I upgrade, I kind of sell stuff I don't like so much and get higher end stuff. I think that's how collecting is. But I really like this look of this 1988 Red Wing 404. I keep forgetting that number, 404. If this was steel toe for me, that'd be like the ultimate work boot. One of the older styles that I really like, and I think one of the guys that also has a pair, and we might mention him a couple times, is my friend from Instagram, Rugged Workwear. He has a pair of these. These are the 214s. And it's really a one piece. I guess the heel is glued on, but it's not the super sole. It's it says neoprene and something else on that, water resistant on that little tag. And it's kind of like pebbled, kind of textured this bottom. This was a pair that was in really good shape. And this pair of 214s, I don't know the exact date. It's anywhere from 1960 to 1974. This was coming out like this. Kind of the similar boot without the padded collar as the one we just looked at. And I really dig these. These are really pretty and really nice. I have a pair that I think, oh, there go my notes. A pair that I think I kind of copied from my friend Rugged Workwear. I think he had a pair resold like this. This is the 10877. Okay, over here I got the 877s. Then there's the 10877. I think the 877 was the original. The 10877 they're selling with their work line now. The difference is the 10877. This is called Oro Original Leather. Now the 877, and these are much more patinaed. These are the Oro Legacy Leather versus the Oro Original, Oro Legacy. That is the difference. Also, the 877s have brass colored eyelets. I don't know if you can see. And then the 10877s have a like a black or a dark colored eyelet on there. I had these resoled with a green Dr. Sole with a low block heel, and I got them used, and they had some wear on the Christie sole, and so I had these redone, and I really dig them. So back to the original. Oh, these are from the 10877s. These are 2017, and then these are a 2010. The 877s. Look at that. I just dig that. Now, this one, these both have a half sole on them. So if you notice on the half sole, there's leather in the middle. It doesn't go all the way under. So you get a heel stack that doesn't have a stripe of rubber in it. That looks kind of cool with a full sole with a stripe of rubber in it. But these are also a half sole, Dr. Sole, the white cork, I think is what they call it. I had a nice big leather midsole put on there. Got some funky yellow laces because you know I'm a funky guy. And I bought these all, these are really kind of beat up and distressed, and I fixed them up a little bit, but I was happy to get a pair. Like I told you before in another video, in the beginning, I think we were looking at my 915s that I had resold in the last video. I was really into getting old distressed pairs and to put a killer setup on the bottom, a killer resole. So you can see like the little brass nails and stuff in there. And so this is my collection of 8-inch Red Wings. Now, pretty much the queen mother of anyone's 8-inch Red Wing collection is made in 2015. The number is also 2015, and this is called the Huntsman. And these are gorgeous. They have a half sole on there. I think it says grow cord. I think what that says, it's corded Red Wing grow cord. And these are super expensive now. I see the guys, you know, I mean, originally they probably sold them for $300 or $400 or something. I see these going for like over $1,000, $1,200 now. You know, I don't know if Red Wing ever goes back. Like when coins are minted in the United States, they can't mint another of the same coin. I don't think Red Wing's bound by those kind of rules. Make some more of them. Guys love them. So if you can find a pair of these Red Wing Huntsman, these are just a gorgeous boot. Just a beautiful boot. Everything about this is like the ultimate 8-inch boot. Let's see if I got everything on my list that I wanted to tell you. Okay, for the 214s, I don't have it, these old 214s, these 60s or 70s boots. They had a 6-inch version, same sole. Sometimes you'll see this sole is a little bit different on some of them, the different older years. But they have a, if you're trying to search, there is a boot. This is the 214. They have the 213. The 213 is the same version, but 6-inch. If you're interested in that, I've only seen two pairs total in my experience. With my inspiration that I got on talking to you today, I wanted to talk to you about loving one another. And I was thinking about what to tell you. I know I speak on these spiritual things or humanistic things, these people things, things about love and peace and joy and happiness. But when I was thinking about talking to you on loving one another, it kind of changed a little bit what was in my mind, and now I just want to talk to you about loving you. Because, you know, if you're not loving and respecting yourself, I really don't think that you can reach out to others in love. When I say love one another, I'm not talking about those who love you. Of course, that's automatic, that's expected, that's a no-brainer. I'm talking about loving people who you don't know. I'm talking about a love for people, a respect and a human decency and a love for humanity, a love for people who are different than you. I keep talking about that. Who you are, where you were born, what your experience is, and There is so many people that are different from you, and we just want to be in our own little world. There's so much addiction and suicide. People are so competitive. You know, I'm not a competitive person. I've been accused of being a show-off. I love show and tell. Show and tell was my favorite subject. When they stopped having that in like the 4th or 5th grade, I was really disappointed. I love show and tell. To share life with people is not competitiveness. Competitiveness is you constantly having to measure up to other people. You know, please don't compare yourself to other people. There are always people that are better than you. There are always people that are worse than you. That's just a trap. You know? Man, if you got a friend who's richer or more successful or better in their job than you, be happy. Be happy that they're your friend. Man, it gives you more power. It gives you a bigger life. You know? Other people have different skills. They've come from different places. They have different things. Don't be jealous or competitive of people. That just makes you feel bad about you. And when you compare yourself to people that you think are worse than you, people that don't have as much as you, aren't as smart as you, aren't as wealthy as you, aren't as skilled as you, you know, that's also just such a big trap. You know? You don't need to be better than anyone. You need to become the better version of you every day. Truly. Think about it. I don't want you to be better than anyone. And I don't want you to be worse than anyone. I don't want you to compare yourself. I don't want you to be competitive. I just want you to be you. I love you the way that you are. There may be many things about you that are unlikable to me. When you're addicted to drugs or alcohol or violent or angry, I don't like you then. I don't like those things. But I love you. You are worthy of respect. And when you begin to love yourself and stop comparing yourself to other people and have a healthy self-love, then you really become you. You become who you're supposed to be. Strip away all those things. Pride, drugs, alcohol, competitiveness, having to be better than other people. After all that, that's the real you. That's the beautiful you. That is the better you. Happiness today. Thanks for joining.